Hi, it's Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Tesla report for Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. Before I jump in the charts, just want to encourage you to please click like and subscribe. It helps us out a great deal with regard to our YouTube online presence. Let's jump to a near-term chart here and kind of cut to the chase with regard to the day. I can go back a couple of weeks when back in early September when we started the daily Tesla report, how we'd mentioned that this long-term channel bottom, when tested, was a good buy opportunity through October, because following a test of the 280.50 channel bottom, we said the 335.17 descending channel top, which I'll show in a moment in better detail, is expected by the end of October. Might it be reached by the end of September? This is a good question. Right now, we've got we got a secondary buy signal over the last week or so above this area here, 296.02 to 296.48. That is our zone of support for the week, and above which 335.17, our 1 to 2 month target, is expected over the next 2 to 3 weeks. That would still put us into early October, but we have a long-term Fibonacci, 310.67, that I've been hanging on to now for the last couple of weeks. It is session containment only. I don't anticipate seeing a triple top up here. I think 310.67, while it just might contain daily buying pressures, and I also say be careful selling it. You might do so as an intraday trader, as a day trader, if you're scalping a few points here and there. But really, if you're a swing trader, 3 to 5 day swing trader, 2 to 3 week position trader, I don't think there's much to do at 310.67. I think its violation is quote unquote inevitable, and it may well be today. And if so, expect 314.66 in quick order. That is the August high, and that's not saying much. Just another 4 points beyond 310.67, and we're retesting the August highs, and we can continue on beyond that as well. If we close today above 310.67, then this steeply rising 326.80 channel top is likely. Now, with recent volatility, if we close today above 310.67, we just might reach this formation within 1 to 2 days. And I think you would agree with that. That's where I say closing above 310.67 should actually yield 335.17 then by the end of next week. This steeply rising channel top will converge with 335.17 over the next few days. 335.17 is a long-term descending channel top. This is a good picture showing the big picture. Having tested long-term support, a 5-month channel bottom 2 weeks ago in early September, presently at 280.50, then in the low 270s. We'd mentioned how it could contain selling through October, and above which we should reach the 335.17 formation over that time horizon. In other words, by the end of October. And as I just said, if we close today above 310.67, we can potentially by the end of this week, I'd say by the end of next week at the latest, reach this targeted 335.17 channel top, where Tesla can actually top out through October, possibly the balance of the year. We could fill this wedge out here through October trade. So whatever that means to you, you know, when we were down in the low to mid 270s a couple of weeks ago, then buying 330 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least a couple of months, 3 months preferably. You'll pay more, but your delta will be preserved because you're less susceptible to time decay on the way up. And then as we test 335.17, take a look at where this channel bottom is at the time. If it's at 285, you may consider buying 290 or 285 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least a month by then, as this area narrows. And of course, we'd have a meaningful longer-term buy signal if we were to close above 335.17 over the next couple of weeks. Let's talk downside today. I'll go back to this image. Holding below 310.67 allows the market to fall back to 296.02 to 296.48, where we could bottom out for the week itself, and once again above which 335.17 remains a 2 to 3 week target. I say allows 296.02 to 296.48 because we settled at a new pullback high. I don't think, I'm not quite sure exactly if we close at a new high or not. It was very close, I'll just say that much. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm just focusing on 310.67. So 303.71 can contain intraday selling pressures, and we could bounce off 303.71 back to 310.67. We could trade inside that zone for a good part of the day, and if we do, in fact, break or open below 303.71, then the 296 handle is in play today. 296.02 to 48, able to contain selling for the week itself, and once again above which 335.17 remains a 2 to 3 week target. Now, if we do close below 296.02 today, that pivots the market aggressively south through the rest of the week, and over the next couple of days, 3 at the most, we should then retest that 280.50 longer term support, where we could bottom out through October, and still above which 335.17 remains a 1 to 2 month target. And of course, we would have a meaningful sell signal if we settle below 280.50. I'm not going to go there right now because it's just not relevant. That is really all I have to say, actually, for Tuesday's Daily Tesla Report. I'll be back tomorrow with Wednesdays, and you have a great day.